Okie dokie. This story is called On the Picket Line. And I really like this story. It's historical fiction about women fighting for the right to vote. Because picketing is when you're protesting something, you create this picket line of people holding signs. So that's what these women are doing to fight for the right to vote. Now, this was a real thing that happened in the United States. This story is just imagining from the perspective of a teenage girl what it might have been like. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to circle or underline details that help you figure out the setting when and where the story takes place. So again, the first thing you're thinking about is setting. We often think of setting as where something happens, which is part of it. So underline details that tell you where it happens, but it also includes when it happens. What is the timing of it? Is it in the future? Is it in the past? Is it in the present? Is the specific year important? Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. The fact that this one, it tells you when it takes place in 1917, that's significant because of when women gained the right to vote. Now, the setting affects the conflicts in a story. So conflicts are issues either between people or between people and society, some sort of problem in the story. And the setting can make a big difference because now it wouldn't make sense if I was fighting for the right to vote because I have the right to vote. So it wouldn't make sense. But in 1917, it did make sense for women to be fighting for the right to vote. So that's how the setting affected the fact that these women were struggling against the fact that they didn't have equal rights. Or in the last story, the Dred Scott case, the fact that it was set before slavery was illegal was very significant because if it happened after slavery was eliminated, it wouldn't make sense that he was buying his own freedom. So there wouldn't have been that conflict between him and the government. Or if it took place in a different country, it would be different because their laws are different there. So the fact that when and where it happens affects the problems that characters are going to have. So that's why we want to keep it in mind. Okay, so that's one thing you are doing. Then you are also answering the question about what challenges the narrator faced. So what problems did she face? And then what qualities does she exhibit? So not necessarily what she does, but what sort of personality traits does she show? So if she protests, does she show strength? Does she show dedication, hard work? Maybe is she lazy? So what sort of qualities does she show in doing what she does? All right. This word for this video is your. Y-O-U-R. Your is the word for today, for the video. Good luck. You got this.